So I just got back from Brainerd, from town, and I picked up some scrap metal, which is usually what I do once a week. You know, I go scrounge around for it because it's what I do. And we went to Walmart and a few other places, and it seems strange. And the reason that it seemed strange was because everything just seemed normal. Everything, people going about their shopping, going about their life, and everything just seemed normal. And because it seemed normal, it just seemed strange to me. It's like, oh, don't you guys know that the whole country's falling apart at the seams? Yeah, that's kind of like what I thought. Anyway, I'm gonna unload this metal, my container, with my new clearing that I did in the last video. What did I expect? How did I expect people to react? I don't know. Worried? Different? I can't answer that. I don't know. Like, hey, brother, America, get some rice and beans. I don't know. Everybody just seemed like they do. Like always. Like nothing's changed. Like everything is, like gas prices aren't almost $5 a gallon. Everything just seemed, I don't know. I guess I didn't know what to expect. So here's what I picked up today. The big score was this giant piece of diamond plate right there. Throwing it out. We'll make something out of that. I guess to them, they'd have thought that I was like unconcerned about anything too, though. So, yeah, life goes on until it doesn't, right? I mean, people are people until something hits them right square between the eyes, me included, right? So I immediately started unloading the car. I call it the car. I use it more like a truck lately. But anyway, I started unloading it. Marveled at the new scrap metal pieces that I'd come across. And I picked some out. And started thinking about my new project. So I spent the rest of the night cutting them into 45-degree angles, a top and a bottom, using my Harbor Freight $295 bandsaw. Then I took the rest of the night off. Come back the next day. I'm going to use the Miller-Matic 255 on this project. This again is going to be a very, very unique project. Something I have in mind using a lot of old rebar that I picked up. And I want to display this on my desk in the house, right next to my Punisher box and ahead of my Pirate box. So yeah, this is going to store a lot of my junk that I keep laying around the computer. So I want it to look nice and unique. I want it to look nice and unique. Okay, I got both top and bottom tacked down. Now I just need to weld them up. I got the bottom and top of the box welded and framed, welded and got the welds ground out. And it's looking pretty good. That's a pretty good start. Okay, so I got really tired of not being able to see over here. It's so dark over here versus here. So I went into Brainerd and I found the cheapest light stand I could find. And that was a Husky from Home Depot. Whoops, hopefully I didn't break nothing. I guess you could say it's just a natural progression to these. I went from this to these to this plus these to this plus these plus this plus these now to these, and then I can turn these on one at a time as needed. Well, if that doesn't help me see, nothing will. That is a nice, bright light. So, in order to make this box unique, I'm going to cut this piece of steel that I found in 4 equal sections. And I'm going to weld them cattywampus like that. Much like I did the Punisher box. And then I'll start filling in the rebar. You'll see. Whoop. Okay, so these are going to be about 8 inches each. And we'll get them on there like this. And And we'll put the rebar across the bottom and the top and then fill it in. Okay, we got all the steel canted in there, which wasn't easy, but we did it. We got it all welded in real nice. Just gonna smooth out these edges here, but other than that, it's nice enough to show. Still got a just roughed it up along the sides there to get it ready. Now I'm gonna put the rebar on. All right, here's where we're at. Still hot. We got rebar framed out all the way around. And what I call welds good enough for show. So we don't have to grind any of that. Especially once you slap a coat of paint on it. Yeah, it's getting there, got a long ways to go. But it's gonna look badass, which is my goal. Yeah, what we've been doing, we've been cutting rebar with the Metabo. That's what we've been doing. And we've been fitting it in here, like this. Just like that. Now I'm not going to do rebar all the way around. That would be just too much work and take away from the coolness factor. So we're going to do 5 on each side, I think. So, yeah, that'll be awesome. Well, the one thing I'm finding out, it's taken a while to find it out, but the one thing I'm finding out is if you want something unique, old, and rugged looking versus pristine and sharp looking, the old rugged look is harder to make. Who'd have thunk it? It's true though. These days, that's my experience. Still have a long ways to go. I want to put some in. I started putting some in crooked on purpose, and I still want to keep putting some in on, you'll see, crooked on purpose.